right, returning now to our coverage of the Conservative Convention in Alberta. With me now is Laura Kurkimaki, Conservative strategist. Laura, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
So we now know Poilievre received 87% of support to cement himself as Conservative leader. This did happen after he did lose the last federal election. Did you expect this result?
Yeah, I think so. I think before the vote yesterday, everyone was thinking it would be sort of definitely over the 84% that Prime Minister Harper received in the 2005 leadership vote before heading into the 2006 election. So I think everyone was feeling pretty good. I was in the room for the speech yesterday in Calgary, and you could tell just by being there that he was going to get a really, really high number. So I think it met expectations. I think this speech went over really well. It was really well received in the room by delegates and by members who were there. So I think everyone is pretty happy with the result.
And speaking of speeches, we heard earlier today from Alberta Premier Danielle Smith. What do you think are the key takeaways in that address?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're in Alberta for the convention, and she's the premier and conservative leader there. So there's some overlap, of course, between members, delegates attending the convention that are representative of both parties. So I think it was really great that she was able to speak. I heard that her speech went over very well. I think that she's fairly well liked, of course, by the Conservative Party membership at the federal level. And I think she was, of course, focusing on issues that matter to her in Alberta. And of course, there are some that are the same. There are some that are different, some more local issues that matter to her and Albertans. So I understand that it went over very well, and it seems like everyone was pretty happy that she was able to make time to speak to delegates today.
What else are you expecting to see from the convention this weekend?
Well, there's policy and constitution sessions that are occurring right now. Lots of voting on different proposals on a host of different issues. Many, on the policy side, economic in nature, and on the constitution side, amending the constitution in some ways to make it even more of a grassroots party than it already is. And there's, of course, some different measures relating to nominations and those sorts of things. So I think we're going to see, they're not all done voting yet. So by the end of the day today, we should know a little bit more about what passed and what didn't. And I think there are still a couple more speeches that are going on, and there's obviously lots of activity in sort of the main plenary room as well.
All right. Thanks, Laura, for this. Great chatting with you today. That is Laura Kurkimaki, Conservative strategist and former Deputy National Campaign Manager for the Conservative Party under Erin O'Toole. Thanks again.
Thank you.